How many times do I have to tell you that is not me? I do not look like that. Stop stealing and vandalizing Oscar's pictures, you thief and listener, or I will call the cops. I am not called Oscar Ferguson. I am called Bob Schneider. I am not called Oscar Ferguson. I am called Bob Schneider. I am not a KAI is not 25-year-old. I is 26-year-old. I am not a criminal. I hate criminals and I kill them. No, I am a superhero. No, I have not caused millions of crimes. It is impossible to do so, and no, I hate crimes and I kill them. No, every crime in the world has not been caused by me. It is impossible to do so, and no, I hate people. WHO did that and I kill them. No, not more than twice less than never. It is impossible to do so. I did not feed no one nothing. Shut the fuck up. Leave my mom alone. It's mom, not mom there. No such thing as a big bag of 10 and discos are not food. Numbers. You dance to them. I did not make her fat. I made her thin. No, in 2011 she died due to cancer. I am not a her. I am a him. Shut the fuck up. Leave my mom alone. She is a mom, not a mother. Her name is not Margot Richardson. There is no Margot Richardson. Margot Richardson does not exist. Her name is mom, wife and boss. Shut the fuck up. Leave my dad alone. His name is not Gus Ferguson. There is no Gus Ferguson. Gus Ferguson does not exist. There is only David Smith. Shut the fuck up. Leave my uncle alone. I do not have an uncle. His name is not Glenn Richardson. There is no Glenn Richardson. Glenn Richardson does not exist. They do not hate me. They love me. I am not called Oscar. I am called Bob. No, in March 2020 I was in lockdown. I did not marry no one. There is no Torino fan not named Francesco Pili because there is no Francesco Pili. Francesco Pili does not exist. They do not pay for my arm, and I did not divorce no one. Not in August 2020 I had a girlfriend Susan Lee. No, I did not cause any vehicle crashes. It is impossible to do so. No, I have not done any crashes. It is impossible to do so. I have not crashed any vehicles. It is impossible to do so. No. I do not get repaired if they crash. They get junk piled. No, I have not caused 186 deaths. It is impossible to do so. There is no vehicle crashes. I have not caused. It is impossible to do so. I do not live with no one. They are not mine. I do not have ass buddies. I did not escape. Not to. There is no Boise Idaho. Shut the fuck up. Leave my parents alone. They did not call the cops on me for nothing. No, in 2011 nothing happened. No, as of September 2020 I still do not live in Idaho. I had to stay home due to lockdown. No, I have not won gold medals nor trophies. There is no shitting on the floor contest numbers. No, I have ever won silver and bronze trophies and medals because I lose contests on purpose, so I cannot take part in them. I have ever lost. There is no shitting on the floor contest numbers. No, I don't have 25 medals nor 95 trophies. I have none. There is no shitting on the floor contest numbers. No, in 2018 nothing happened. No, I bought Dr. WHO figures in 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009 and 2010. I do not hate Dr. WHO. I love Dr. WHO. I do not test nothing. IT is not mine. I have no explosives nor weapons. They are illegal. No, I do not use the figures. Not as dumb as I keep them in my display. Case because I am a Dr. WHO collector. No, I never used to be a furry. I hated furries. No, in 2020 nothing happened. I was not banned from all furry conventions. I have been hired to go to all furry conventions to destroy them. Oh wait, I never go to furry conventions. Not for nothing. I am not being nothing. I am not a disco color. There is no such thing as a disco color. No, I am called the color color. No, I have not stolen 1 million PS5s. It is impossible to do so, and no, I hate stealing and I kill IT, and no, I only bought one PS5. No, I is not the main reason why there is a shortage on PS5 consoles on shelves. You're the reason why there is a shortage on PS5 consoles on shelves because you've been stealing them all. You're not me. No, I do not have a legal explosives company not called. There is no Discosts change numbers. No, IT is not a copyright infringe. There is no Discos nor Exchange logo because there is no proof of IT. No, I did not get sued in 2019. Not by there is no Discos nor Exchange companies numbers. I did not make illegal explosives. IT is impossible to do so. I was not arrested. Not in October 2020. No, I did not escape in November 2020 because of lockdown. No, no one knows me. I am not on the loose. No, I was not doing no explosive making. No, not until August 2021. Nothing happened. No, and I have no ass buddies. We was not arrested for nothing. Not, and there is no Norwegian prison. No, it's not impossible to escape. IT is possible to escape. No, I was not selling drugs. Not in Norway. IT is impossible to do so, and no drugs are illegal. Not before. IT is not mine. I do not have no arrest and not with. No, I have no explosives nor GUSN. Nothing did not get seized. I am still not arrested. I am not with no one. They are not mine. I do not have ass buddies. There is number 10 facts. There is no Margot Richardson. Margot Richardson does not exist. There is no Margot. Margot does not exist. She did not eat anything. No one can eat over a dozen, and discos are not food. You dance to them, idiot. There is no Margot. Margot does not exist. She would not eat jack shit. Discos are not food. You dance to them. No way. Day she was working and taking care of me. She did not win the world record. She did not eat over nothing. No one can eat over a dozen. Discos are not food. You dance to them. No, during 2010 and 2011 she got married and was dying of cancer. There is no fast food rockers. There was no addiction. The fast food song is not notorious. There is no Margot. Margot does not exist. You cannot get addicted to a song. There was no stuff. There was no fast food area. We are not called the Fergusons. We are called the Schneider and Smith family. There is no Steve Miller. No, I tried helping her because of her cancer. No, the first episode of Fat Families did not feature US. There is no Margot. Margot does not exist. We are not the Ferguson. We are the Schneider and Smith. And no, the first episode was the Cuff City. There is no Steve Miller. There is no Margot. Margot does not exist. She did not have a addiction to food. Not sadly lies. There was no project. There is no Margot. Margot does not exist. There was no breakdown. There is no Steve. There is no Margot. Margot does not exist. No, she was not offered a job at McDonald's. I was. No, she worked for herself. McDonald's did not become familiar to no one. There is no Margot. Margot does not exist. She would not come in daily. She worked and took care of Emmy and Cook. No, McDonald's did not offer her a job. There is no Margot. Margot does not exist. No, she said no, I would not be too fat to cope. I would be too thin to cope. And no, she said no, I work for myself. I make books and art for a living. There is no Margot. Margot does not exist. No, she was diagnosed with cancer. Fatnosis is not a word nor a thing. There is no Margot. Margot does not exist. She did not visit no one. There is no Professor David McCarthy. There is no Margot. Margot does not exist. No, she had been suffering with cancer. Fatnosis is not a word nor a thing. No, for over 5 years she had cancer. No, she died of cancer. I am not called Oscar Ferguson. I am called Bob Schneider, and there is no Margot Richardson. Margot Richardson does not exist. No, cancer is behind the death of Margot Richardson. IT would not have been known. I am not called Oscar. I am called Bob. I would bring shit. There is no big bag of tin. There is no Margot. Margot does not exist. No, on a daily basis she was working. I would not force shit. There is no Margot. Margot does not exist, and discos are not food. You dance to them, idiot. No, she would not get belly pains. She would get big brains from cancer. She did not carry eating. No, she did not eat to the beat of her death. She was unconscious when she died. No, in March 2011 there is no Margot. Margot does not exist. She did not eat. She was dead. Discos are not food, idiot. You danced to them. There is no Margot. Margot does not exist. She did not decide to take a sleep. IT is not hers. No, the sofa is mine. No, she died in hospital. No, she died from cancer. She did not eat too. But for years she never ate. No, she went to Florida when she was younger. There is no Margot. Margot does not exist. No, her last holiday was in Barcelona. No, the security said, I'm not afraid. You do not need to lose weight because you're fine and thinny. There is no Margot. Margot does not exist. There is no Margot. Margot does not exist. No, she did not. There is no Margot. Margot does not exist. She did not love anything. She hated anything. She did not have a fat body. She had a thin body. No, she would not post pictures of herself. She was not on Fatbook. There is no Margot. Margot does not exist. Yes, she did eat any greens. There is no Margot. Margot does not exist. Plateful is not a word. No, if IT had fruit or vegetables she would eat IT. There is no Margot. Margot does not exist. No, she would say yes, I am eating this. Not yuck. Do not take IT back. Discos are not food. You dance to them. I will eat these fruit and vegetables because they are good for me. I am not called Oscar. I am called Bob. I will not be really scared. I have no fear. No, you will never come to my house because I will beat you up and I will call the police for trespassing on private property. No, Jeremy Cole will not give me nothing. No, lie detector test. They are lies. There is no Gus. Gus does not exist. There is only David. Yes, he didn't do anything wrong. Lying, bullying, and impersonation. He did not tell the truth. He told nothing but lies. I am not called Oscar. I am called Bob. IT is the Cuffs family. They were on your show, but IT obviously was not mine. IT was the Cuffs family because IT says the Cuffs. IT was Photoshop. Either there is no Gus. Gus does not exist. There is only David. No, he did not record. IT. You do not have a show. Hey, piss off. Do not mention Emmy when IT does not involve Emmy. It's Zenderman, not Zenderman. No, I do not remember any of these lies. You do not have any evidence that we are not clowns. We hate clowns. You did not draw IT out. You have no proof what we look like whatsoever. You never met US and you do not know what we look like. Not boom STF. You leave my dad alone. His name is not Gus Ferguson, nor because Ferguson. There is no Gus Ferguson, nor because Ferguson. Gus Ferguson, and because Ferguson does not exist. There is only David Smith. His name is David Smith. He is not as no one. He is not Pennywise nor Pennywise. He hates Pennywise, not the original. There is number 1990. Yes, the original is the 2017/2019. Nope, he is not Pennywise. Not alright. He hates Pennywise. No, that is not Emmy. I do not look like that. I am Ginger. I do not have a beard and I do not have glasses. No, I am not Pennywise. I hate Pennywise. Not 2017. Nope, I am obviously not a clown. Not dear God, we are not creepy. You're creepy. Here we are not clowns. We hate clowns. No, this is not US in real life because we do not look like that. Because we are not clowns. We hate clowns. No, this is not what we do with our free time. My dad does karaoke and I go to cons and meet UPS and go to the cinema and buy video games. I hate clowns. One, no, that is not my dad. He does not look like that. He did not draw no one. There is no Gus and Oscar. Gus and Oscar does not exist. There is only David and Bob. We are not Pennywise. We hate Pennywise. He did not draw no one. I am not aka. I am not also known as nothing. I am NTO called Oscar Ferguson. I am called Bob Schneider. Not again, no, not but not this time. I am not with no one. He is not mine. Shut the fuck up. Leave my dad alone. He is not a clown. He hates clowns. He is not aka. He is not also known as. He is not Gus Ferguson. There is no Gus Ferguson. Gus Ferguson does not exist. There is only David Smith. And no, this is not what we look like in real life. We hate clowns. We are obviously not clowns. We hate clowns. We are not with no one. We do not do nothing else better do with our lives. We are not being anything. We are not on the internet. We do not bully people. You're the ones bullying me here. Not for no reason. IT is for a reason. You will not admit nothing. There is no Gus Ferguson. Gus Ferguson does not exist. His smile does not look very creepy. You're the one. WHO looks creepy here. He does not love kids so much. He hates it's so much. Not funny arsehole. No, that also does not go with Emmy. Not two. I am not called Oscar. I am called Bob. I will not stop until you all leave Emmy alone. I am not going around chasing kids. I hate people. WHO do that and I feel them. I have no Pennywise makeup. I hate Pennywise makeup. No, not another thing. Our names are not Gus and Oscar nor we're seen sicker wise. That is not our names. Our names are David and Bob. No, we will not fast. Not two. There is no Margot Richardson and Gus Ferguson. Margot Richardson and Gus Ferguson do not exist. There is only Mum, Wife and Boss and David. They did not get interviewed for nothing. They did not watch adult films. No, in 2009 she had cancer. They are not a couple. They have not been handed no $900 bill. Not from Sky. How many times do I have to tell you we did not have Sky? They do not watch that scruffy stuff. They hate IT and they destroy IT. Not over number 5-year period. No, they never ordered any because they hate that stuff. There is no Margot Richardson and Gus Ferguson. Margot Richardson and Gus Ferguson do not exist. There is only Mum, Wife and Boss and David Smith. They do not live in Brighton. They live in Sydney. Not now. Never. They have yes internet and yes TV. There is no provider. No one has not accuse them of IT is not. They hate IT and they seal IT. They are not the couple. They did not first not receive no bill of $200. No, in 2004 nothing happened and not another $200. Not last week. No, they were not sent. Not another letter. Not ordering them. Not to pay. Not $500. Not for there is no blue films. There is no adult channels. Nothing is not Sky. How many times do I have to tell you we did not have Sky? They do. NTO cost $599. Not for 16 hours. No, they cannot. There is no Playboy TV. Not for no monthly fee. IT is not $11. There was no price nor a bill. They are not a couple. No, they could not. They cannot. No, you cannot watch something for 2,404 hours. IT is impossible to do so. No, not the equivalent of 100 days. IT is impossible to do so. They are not a couple. No, they never did because they hate that stuff and they destroy IT. No, they did not. They did not upgrade no services. How many times do I have to tell you we did not have Sky? There is no Tivo TV. They did not know problems. Did not resurface. There is no Tivo TV. No, IT does not. IT cannot do 500 hours. IT is impossible to do so. She was not Mrs. She was not married until 2010. She was Miss. She was not Richardson. There is no Richardson. Richardson does not exist. She was not 54. She was 42. She did not say any of that. She had not ordered $200 worth of movies. IT is impossible to do so. No, not last week. They are not a couple. They did not receive no bill. They did not watch dozens of 18 rated films a day. IT is impossible to do so. Not costing more than $200. IT is impossible to do so. The Sky staff did not call them. Not now. Never. We are not called the Fergusons. We are called the Smiths and Schneiders. No, none of their services had not been cancelled. IT is impossible to do so. They cannot. There is no such thing as that. No, they did not have until nothing. There was no new provider nor broadband nor TV. She was not fast food eater. There is no such thing as a fast food eater. No, she hated fast food and planned to destroy IT. Her name is not Margot Richardson. There is no Margot Richardson. Margot Richardson does not exist. She did not say that. She did not have any bills. IT is not them. They cannot cancel services. IT is impossible to do so. No, they are not too fat to work. They are too silly to work and they can afford to pay for everything. They are not a pair. They do not have 5 sons. They have no sons. They do not have 12 grandchildren. They have no grandchildren. They do not have 4 great-grandchildren. They have no great-grandchildren. They are not Mr. nor Mrs. They didn't get married until 2010. She was a Miss or Ms. There is no Ferguson. Ferguson does not exist. There is only Smith. There is no Richardson. Richardson does not exist. No, they are not. How many times do I have to tell you we did not have Sky? No, you do not. She is not Mrs. She they Miss or a Ms. There is no Richardson. Richardson does not exist. She did not ADD nothing. No, they did not live alone. Not in no bed sit in no secure resident complex. And they did not have a flat. They had a house. They did not have a flat. They had a house. There is no Sky spokesperson. We did not have Sky. No, they were not. No one watched IT. We are not the Ferguson home. We are the Smiths and Schneiders home. So stop lying because they never did.